10th Standard Sociology, Unit 3, Social Movements. Dear students, you have already watched the video of social science textbook questions with the answers. If you want to see them again, click on the I button here. This video consists of important extra questions other than textbook questions. Let's begin. Answer the following questions. First one, explain the meaning and nature of social movement. Meaning of social movement. Social movement is a social process that is related to social mobility, changes, and transition. Nature of social movement. This movement is natural as they have been happened, and will be happening in future too. They have been part of human society since its evolution. Human beings are also part of this process. Many movements have been taking place and have taken place opposing exploitation at personal as well as community level. A social movement is community-based program. A social movement is a social platform that enables people to showcase their needs and visions. People who participate in these social movements undergo many unexpected changes, go through new experiences, and develop new social practices. Social movements have taken place in all places and in all times. Many movements have brought in permanent social changes. These are the meaning and nature of social movement. Second question, explain the nature of mob violence. When the behavior of mob turns violent, then it is called as mob violence. There would be no unity in mob violence. Here, antisocial elements led the mob towards violence, destroying public property. They create confusion in the beginning. Out of confusion, violence grows out. Many a times, mob violence results in major deaths. There would be no definite reason for the behavior of mob in violent mood. They create a serious law and order situation. Mob violence leads to the dominance of antisocial elements. Mob violence does not last for longer duration. They come to an end at one point of time. Mob violence is controllable through effective use of police, military, and other agencies of the government. These are the nature of mob violence. Third one, give examples for mobs. A group of people who have collected in front of a theater to watch. A group of people who have gathered around to know more about an accident. These two are the examples for mobs. Fourth one, give examples for mob violence. Communal violence, racial violence, caste violence, political violence. These are the examples for mob violence. Fifth one, mention the various environmental movements. Chipko movement, Apiko movement of Karnataka, Narmada Bachao Andolana, Coastal Karnataka Environment Movement, Silent Valley Movement, movement opposing Kaiga nuclear power plant. These are the various environmental movements. Sixth one, explain the Chipko movement. The government had issued license to cut down 2,500 trees belonging to Advani village of Tehri Garhwal district. The women who learnt about this decided to hug the trees in order to protect them so that environment remains protected. This movement of hugging is called as Chipko movement. Though a woman was instrumental behind this movement, its effects were long lasting. Due to this movement, the permission given to cut the trees was withdrawn. These are all about the Chipko movement. Seventh one, explain the Appiko movement of Karnataka. The Appiko movement was started by the villagers of Salyani. The local people opposed the move of the contractor to cut trees in Kalase forest. They stood hugging the trees. The people launched this movement to protect trees from smuggling. They also aimed at increasing awareness among the people about the importance of growing forest. These are all about the Appiko movement of Karnataka. Eighth one, explain the Narmada Bachao Andolana. The huge dam built across the river Narmada in Gujarat under Sardar Sarovar project displaced local tribal people. As scientific studies found that the dam would affect the ecological balance of the area, the people agitated against the dam under the leadership of Medha Patkar. This movement has been going on for a long period. These are all about the Narmada Bachao Andolana. Ninth one, explain the Silent Valley movement. A dam was proposed to build in the Silent Valley of Palghat of Kerala. The building of dam threatened the ecological balance of the Silent Valley. People from Kerala Sahitya Parishad and wildlife enthusiasts opposed this project. Finally, the movement was successful in installing the dam and protecting the Silent Valley's ecological balance. These are all about the Silent Valley movement. Question number 10, explain the Coastal Karnataka Environment Movement. People of Mangalore opposed the Mangalore refineries and petrochemicals plant which discharged harmful chemicals into the sea, threatening the local environment. This movement also opposed the establishment of Nandikuru thermal power plant near Udupi and special economic zone of Mangaluru. These are all about the Coastal Karnataka Environment Movement. 11th question, explain the movement opposing Kaiga nuclear power plant. This movement was to oppose the establishment of Kaiga nuclear plant was undertaken by the people of coastal Karnataka in Uttara Kannada district under the leadership of Shivarama Karanta. It was argued that with the establishment of nuclear plant at Kaiga, vast deforestation takes place and also the threat of pollution from nuclear radiation would spoil numerous species in the ecosystem. Hence, the movement opposed the establishment of the Kaiga nuclear reactor. These are all about the movement opposing Kaiga nuclear power plant. Question number 12. Explain the features of alcohol prohibition movement. Among various movements designed by the women pressing for alcohol prohibition is an important one. This movement is different as a lot of women have shown a lot of unity in this struggle. Total alcohol prohibition was a part of freedom struggle. Gandhiji proposed the total prohibition concept during the freedom struggle. This also became part of Chipko movement. It also became part of environmental movements and that took place in coastal Karnataka and in Malenadu. Kusuma Swaraba and others along with her have lost their lives. Apart from this, women have protested against sale of liquor in Hassan, Kolar, Mandya, Chamarajanagar district. These are the features of alcohol prohibition movement. Question number 13. Why was alcohol prohibition movement started? Alcoholism creates a lot of problems at personal level as well as community level. It has created severe problems in lives of rural women. The laborers lost their small earnings to this addiction. They often forcibly take away money earned by the wife also. Hence, women have come together to organize protests against alcoholism, which has created a lot of problems in their life. Due to all this reason, alcohol prohibition movement was started. Question number 14. What were the social reformations introduced by D. Devaraja Aras? The social reformations introduced by D. Devaraja Aras are: he strived to bring in various legal measures to free the downtrodden from the shackles of caste system. Measures were taken to free farmers from the clutches of tenancy system and bonded labor. Apart from releasing the farmer from debt, the minister, Mr. Basavalingappa, tried to eradicate the practice of carrying night soil on the head. These were the social reformations introduced by D. Devaraja Aras. Question number 15. Explain the farmers' movement of Karnataka. In 1980, the farmers of Naragund revolt against the government's attempts to use force against the farmers. The farmers' revolt of Naragund was not only a protest of high-handedness of the police, it was also a total pro-farmer movement. After the Naragund revolt, the farmers' movement leader, Professor Nanjundaswamy, a socialist, founded Karnataka State Raita Sangha. This organization came into existence with the presidentship of Rudrappa, a Gandhian from Shivamogga. Professor M.D. Nanjundaswamy was named as the convener and N.D. Sundaresh was named as the secretary of the organization. Very recently, the farmers protested against the Mahadai and Kaveri water sharing judgments of the courts. These are all about the farmers' movement of Karnataka. Question number 16. What were the demands of farmers' movement of Karnataka? The demands of farmers' movement of Karnataka were: the government should stop seizure of the properties of the farmers for their debts. Villages who lack infrastructure should be developed immediately. Villages should get their share out of their resources extracted. Levy system should be stopped. These were the demands of farmers' movement of Karnataka. Question number 17. What is labor movement? Labor movement is a movement demanding better working conditions and pay for the workers, along with the demand for the implementation of labor related legal provisions. Question number 18. How did the labor movement start? In European countries, due to the industrialization, there was a drop in the employments available in agricultural sector and more employment were there in the industrial sector. This resulted in the migration of workers towards industries. This led to overexploitation of workers. They were forced to work for longer hours. The laborers became aware of this exploitation and became organized, opposing these developments. During the 19th century, workers' parties and trade unions started organizing workers all over the world. The International Working Men's Association is the first labor union established in London in the year 1864. Main aim of this association was to protect the interest of the workers. They wanted to implement 8-hour shift of working only. In this way, the labor movement started. Question number 19. Explain the history of prohibition of untouchability movement. The history of untouchability opposition movement started in the 19th century. Jyotiba Phule organized a movement including untouchables and backward classes. The various movements were started in states like Karnataka, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. Periyar Ramaswamy started self-respect movement in Tamil Nadu. With respect idea of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar on gender discrimination, untouchability, the movement became more powerful. In the Roundtable Conference of 1930s, Ambedkar called for the untouchables to become the rulers of India. Ambedkar continued his fight for the rights of Dalits. Ambedkar continued to assert the rights of untouchables and women throughout his life. He started a periodical named Mukanayaka and was instrumental in organizing of various movements against the practices of untouchability. Gandhiji considered liberation from untouchability along with the national freedom. He was a social reformer. These are all about the history of prohibition of untouchability movement.